Hi, this is John with Program 2 for Ethical Parents. The topic of this program is discipline. My earliest recollection of discipline was being shamed by my mother and then whacked around the ear when I was about 9 or 10. My dad protested about this because he thought it could cause injury to strike my ear. It left me with a whistle in my head. Another child in our neighbourhood had started throwing stones and dirt at me and my friends, and so we responded in kind. The aggressor took a hit and his father came around to complain, whereupon my mother whacked me as described. I protested that I hadn't initiated, to no avail. Mum was incandescent with rage. Funny that father didn't care enough about his child's safety to be present to look after him. Neglect was common in the 70s. At school things were hardly better. I was hit with a slipper by a teacher after a break because another teacher claimed I had tried to climb out of a window. The claim was totally false, but in common with my mother's example there was no due process. Upset a teacher enough and you got hit. In secondary school, teachers liked to shout to maintain control, or issue detentions and lines if someone in class acted out. The more extreme teachers would throw board wiping blocks at children's heads or pull the chairs from under them. The man that did this was a reverend, by the way. Apparently teachers think children are supposed to just sit and do as they are told for most of the day without protest or acting out. It's like they think they own the children. Essentially, it's a master-slave relationship, euphemistically called education. What's the lesson supposed to be? The essence of discipline is, do what I like or I'll get nasty on you. Don't get me wrong, if a child is bullying another child, that should be stopped and the children separated. If an aggressor is clearly identifiable, then they should be excluded, let them go and play elsewhere. But in a system where children are treated as property, the brutality of discipline becomes a band-aid over the inevitable acting out. Unfortunately, these experiences and the memes that accompany them bury themselves in our subconscious mind, and then we play them out again on our own children when we become parents. I don't use force with anyone unless they initiate first. My father taught me this. Bless him, because he was whacked with rulers when he acted out at school. Discipline is about breaking a child's natural spirit of independence. I am generous with loving my children, and so far they've proven to behave in a reasonable way. I have a principle that people are sovereign individuals. There's no right to control others and humiliate them because they don't do what you like.